I have 1,000 hours in Bubblegum Simulator Infinity. If we look in the bottom left here, by the way, if you don't know how to get this menu up, a lot of you guys know by now, but a lot of people also asked me back in the day how to turn this on. And if you still don't know, go to settings, go to debug, you can turn it on. And I've got 1,020 hours in this game, which is a bit insane. I mean, obviously, 99.9% of those hours are AFK because that's just how this game works. And in this video, I'll be going over everything I've hatched. Basically, just an overall review, I guess, and like every event that's come out and how I feel about every event, all of that. So yeah, this is a pretty big video. Okay, let's start where it began. So let's start with some of the basic eggs here if we're going off what I've hatched. So we're just going to go around these eggs for now. What's this in? This is the rainbow egg. Okay, and what is that? Is that the Everblaze or Everflame? Something like that. Anyway, right. Common egg I have hatched, not that many. I haven't really tried for the King Doggy. 48,272. Spotted egg I've hatched. Somehow I've hatched 2,855. I don't know when I did that, but I did. Ice shard egg we've hatched 5,086 yet again. Don't know when I did that. Spiky egg I've hatched 9,000. Yet again. Why have I done that? Probably just for these season challenges, right? Like hatch 900 spot eggs. That's literally one right now. We've also got ourselves the magma egg here, which yeah, we've hatched 3,000 of. Probably one of my least hatched eggs. We got the crystal egg, which I think is my least hatched egg at 2,969. Is that my least, or is spotted lower? I think spotted could be lower. What is spotted on? 2855. What's this on? This is on 29. Yeah, spotted is so far the loser. We got lunar egg here with, oh, okay, 1,315. This is the lowest by far. We have the void egg here with 411,000, a big increase because I was trying to get a null void. We've got ourselves the hell egg here, which has got 9,000 hatched. We got ourselves the nightmare egg with 303,000 hatched. We got the rainbow egg with 29,000 hatched, and we'll ignore these eggs for now because those came in a future update. So first update, I've hatched quite a few of those eggs. Infinity egg, by the way, we've hatched 1.3 million. But my first secret was in the Easter update. The Easter update was the first event in this game. I think, yeah, it was the first event in this game. And if we go to the index real quick, first of all, I want to show you some things. First of all, a lot of people ask, or not a lot of people ask, but I saw a comment asking how many null voids have I hatched in that amount of eggs. I've actually hatched 4, which sounds like a lot, but also I believe the shiny counts as a normal one too. I'm not too sure. I don't think I've actually hatched 4 null voids, but I'm not sure. Maybe I have. But the first one took 250,000 eggs, so the first null void took ages. Everything else here isn't that exciting. I mean, I really haven't hatched too much of the overworld eggs because who really cares? And then let's go to mythics here because we can see some of the mythics I've hatched. And these are, by the way, these are only mythics which are involved in the overworld. These aren't events because event mythics display under events. And we just focus on the basic ones for now. The rarest pet I hatched in the first update, I believe, was a shiny mythic neon elemental, which is still my second rarest shiny mythic here. Well, my third rarest mythic, because we'll get to one in a bit, which is a bit rarer. Obviously, we've also got this, but we'll get to that later. And we've hatched 2 of these mythic neon elementals. Anyway, let's go to events and let's cover the Easter event. So the Easter event was in Easter, and I think it was a week after the update came out. And as you can see, there's my first secret. And as a shiny. We pretty much completed the Easter event. We've hatched 1.3 million Easter events, which is a lot of eggs. And of course, I hatched my first ever secret. The shiny giant chocolate chicken was my first ever secret. Definitely don't click on that video because that video has a really embarrassing voice crack at the start of it. But hey, I just hatched a shiny secret, 1 in 2 billion. The voice crack is kind of guaranteed. And then quickly after, in fact, like the next few days, I hatched the next secret. My first 2 secrets were hatched within a couple 100,000 eggs of each other. I got very lucky. And it's this fella here, the normal giant chocolate chicken. Now, these pets actually have value now. Like, the chocolate chicken, I didn't expect to have, like, any value. But trust me, these pets are valuable. And the fact I was one of the first people to hatch this shiny giant chocolate chicken is pretty cool. I mean, the normal giant chocolate chicken alone has, like, more value than profit. It's got, like, 14,000 value. And the shiny one's probably got a lot more. Yeah, the shiny giant chocolate chicken here on bgsi.gg has 62,000 value. Which is a lot of value. Like, this pet genuinely has, like, a lot of value, and I'm really happy I hatched a pet with value. Well, 2 pets with value. And then my next secret was actually, I believe, I don't even know what it was. I'll have to check my inventory. Right, okay, you know what? Before we go to the next secret, we've got an update which comes out. So, we got the 100 million update, but during this update, I moved house. Hence why my hours and eggs are lower than like top people in these lobbies. Like, I hatch all the time. However, my eggs are lower still because I moved house at one point, which means I couldn't play at all times. So, During this period, I didn't hatch that much of the egg. If we go to the index here and we go to events and we scroll down to 100 million visits, you can see I didn't even get a shiny of the tier 3. We only hatched 500,000 of the egg. Yeah, my internet was terrible. I did still put out videos for you guys, but I did lack in the Bubblegum Simulator Infinity stats. So we didn't hatch ourselves the 100 million trophy, but honestly, the 100 million trophy was not that valuable in the end, so didn't really matter. I love that as this video progresses, I'm just going to have more secrets around me. But out comes World 2 with this egg here, the Showman egg, the Mining egg, the Cyber egg, and not the Neon egg yet. So each of these eggs, if we go through them, we've got Showman egg, which is 133, this egg 96,000, and then this egg 1.1 million. A lot of Cyber eggs were hatched. And the Cyber egg was my third secret. The mech robot was hatched. This thing's got like no value to it, but it's a cool looking secret, I guess. World 2 was pretty cool. I mean, there's not too much more to speak about it. And then the next update, I didn't hatch much of this egg either, only 782,000, but if we scroll down, oh, what's that? Is that another secret? Yeah, so the 200 million visits egg, the wolf lore was a 1 in 100 million. I didn't even realize it was a 1 in 100 million, to be honest. I thought it was a 1 in 50 million, so actually, I got pretty lucky here. We hatched ourselves a wolf lord. In only 780... Okay, you know, honestly, this is actually a really lucky secret. I see why people were quite jealous of it, because at the time, people were calling me lucky a lot, because I would have hatched, like, 3 secrets. No, 4 secrets within... Actually, you know what? There's something I haven't mentioned. I feel like I should mention it, because it's pretty big at the time for me. You and you do not count as the same secret for Deja Vu. I still don't have the Deja Vu title, because I can't hatch the same secret, and these two do not count as the same. But they also didn't count for the same for Collector of Secrets either, which means having these 3 secrets didn't get me Deja Vu and didn't get me Collector of Secrets. Collector of Secrets is for 3 unique secrets. So these didn't count as unique, they also didn't count as the same. So that's kind of annoying. It's valid, but it's also really sad because I wanted that Deja Vu title. But yeah, we hatched a Wolf Lord, which was the time when I got Collector of Secrets, which I still don't use. I use Shiny Hunter, and it's funny because I got that on my first ever secret, but yeah, we got Collector of Secrets now. And as I said, I only hatched 700,000 of those eggs, so there's the Wolf Lord. Perfect. Yeah, this video is going to get hectic soon when I get more and more secrets out. Well, I mean, there's not that many more to go. Notable thing about this egg is I don't think I ever hatched a Mythic Bionic Shard. I do have a lot of Bionic Shards. I did give 10 away to someone to make a shiny at one point. I think I had probably about 40 Bionic Shards in total, and we got some shinies here. Like, I had a lot of Bionic Shards. I hatched this egg a lot. I think I deserve a mech robot after 1.1 million. Well, I don't deserve one, but like, I think one was pretty warranted. I believe the next update was the Neon egg, which, by the way, you should probably go to Minigame Paradise and scroll down here. As you can see, mech robot here that I hatched. And we've also got the Neon egg now, which I only hatched 716,000. Yet again, barely any. And we didn't really hatch anything of note. I don't even have enough for a shiny equalizer. I don't even have the shiny index reward, which is kind of crazy. I actually should really get on that. I want my mythic Sir Dokiton. You know what? At some point, I should hatch this egg or look for another equalizer, because if we search equalizer, we got 1, 2, 3, oh, it says there, we got 8. So we're pretty close. It's just I never managed to hatch the final 2 because I only hatched 700,000 eggs. However, as you saw in my index earlier, there's something notable here, which is the shiny mythic Neon Wire Eye, a 1 in 266 million. Very unfortunate hatch. I don't know why I'm playing it. It's just a mythic, or a shiny mythic. But yeah, this hatch was unfortunate. I saw it hatch as well. It was really sad, actually. That is my rarest mythic, but there is one that I've hatched recently, which is just about as rare. So the next event / update that came out was the Summer Festival, the first part of it. So we're to present day already. And with this update came 3 eggs. With these 3 eggs, Beach Egg we've hatched 42 of. Wow, go me. I think that is my least hatched egg, actually. Like, in total, I think that's literally my least hatched egg. We got the Ice Cream Egg, which I've hatched 861,000 of. Not too bad. And the Fruit Egg we've hatched 484,000 of. So not too bad for like only less than a week of hatching. We didn't hatch anything from Fruit Egg. But from Ice Cream Egg, we got ourselves our 5th secret, the Mint Sundae Champion. This thing has got like no value. So many of them got hatched, but it's a cool secret nonetheless. But like generally nothing else from this update other than the OP event shop. If we're counting artifacts, we can quickly talk about artifacts here in the museum. I am lacking. I need 4 secrets in this area, and I need 2 secrets and 2 legendaries in here. I should really get on this, but I keep delaying it because I keep just loving hatching, and I want to hatch something cool, but I just keep hatching. But yeah, if we go to the index for that event, I mean, you can see some other stuff going on here, which we'll talk about in a bit. But there is the Mint Sunday Champion, and there's a lot of other stuff here too. If we go to Shiny Index for it, we've also just got a lot of gaps here, but it's not too bad. I did forget to mention about the Underworld Rift, but it's not really that important. I didn't hatch a Lord Shock. We've hatched 180,000 Underworld Rifts, and also we're up to 2 million Beach Festival eggs. To put that into perspective, that is almost double, not really almost double, but it's 700,000 more than Easter 2025. And that's obviously because people are hatching more, and also there's just better boosts available, so people can hatch more and more eggs, so it's easier to hatch a lot of eggs in a shorter span. But yeah, Crimson Blood Moon wise, we didn't actually, I never got the shiny Crimson Blood Moon, unfortunately. I just never got that lucky. It was a very rare secret from an egg, which was really hard to hatch. I'm not sure if the Underworld Rift's gone now. I think it is. But anyway, let's move to present day here, and we could talk about one of the rarest pets I've hatched in this entire game, to be fair. It is not a secret. Let me be honest. Look, no secret in my inventory. Unfortunately, we have not hatched ourselves a secret. This silly doggy was a donation, not a hatch. Unfortunately, I wish it was. Let's unequip our secrets real quick, and this egg here, we've hatched 650,000. I would make a video on this. I was going to make a video on this, but I want to try and get to like 1 million and then make a video on fossil egg, because we already did 300,000. 500,000 or 650,000, not that much different, even though in the 300,000 video we didn't have a fossil ghost, and now we have 4 fossil ghosts and of course a mythic fossil ghost. This is the pet I was alluding to by like, oh, I've hatched a rare pet, a rare mythic, which wasn't the shiny neon wire eye, and there it is, the mythic fossil ghost. It's extremely rare, 1 in 200 million. Could have hatched, well, I mean, not really, it's not how it works, but like it's got the same rarity as hatching yourself, well, over a Kraken and nearly a Basilisk if we're counting Basilisks at 250 million each if you don't want a specific one. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool pet. I'm pretty happy with my my performance in this egg so far. I would like a Kraken, but it's not going to happen. In 1,000 hours, I've also only blown, yeah, not that many bubbles. I'm just not really a bubble blower. Eggs wise, we're almost at 10 million. We're really close. As I said, I'm behind because I did move house at one point, but we are pretty close. And also, why is there a guy in like, why is there a guy in like boxer shorts? Or like pants or whatever, like what's going on there? But yeah, I mean, overall I think I've had pretty good time for how many I've anyway, overall I think I've had a pretty good time for how much I've played. Let me know how many hours you've played, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.